It's in community with the mycelia, the trees, the
Yeah, nature.
water, the land, God. I mean, that's how I refer to nature. Nature is God, you know. So there's no such thing as being outside of the cosmic community. That's an impossibility. Now there might not be bodies around.
Human community, I should have
Yeah,
stated,
but
because
it's
you're
just
right in
not
the
something we
natural.
think about that way.
Yeah, well,
You
the
know,
natural connection. I've
as humans,
long touted how healing it is.
where we are collectively, it's been this way for all of us for as long as we know, and then the history that we've given includes this as well. We were given this idea that we're alone in the universe. It appears that way, and so that as a species, we feel very isolated actually from everything. You know, like we feel disconnected, separate from each other, nature, the universe, and right? Um, and and none of that's true. It just appears that way to us. You know,
And feels that way a lot of
it
times.
feels that way. Period. Yeah, like that is the essence of what it feels like for us. We feel like separate individuals. We're the thoughts in our head, and we are this body, and we're separate from everything outside of us. And I know it's mind blowing. It's just that that's not actually how things work. It's not the truth, right? It's just that we've grown up in a situation where, I mean, it's actually like atheistic, materialistic, agnostic, and agnosticism is pride masked. It's the idea that this little mind can sort of actually grasp infinite intelligence. It's it's just how we've been conditioned to, to think.
That's
Uh,
funny you say that about agnosticism, because in my agnosticism, I see it as a lack of ability to grasp, prove, figure out, and so I drive forward with that as just a
yeah, right.
unknown. It's an unknown versus
I got it. And that's untrue.
atheism. I think is atheism. I would define as what
Well,
as
that form of agnosticism is also untrue. It's just that it is true that the truth is not, you could say, a rational process. It's a much deeper. It comes from a much deeper place.
well, and it's been beyond the scope of my understanding for a long time, I think a lot of people are in that position. They've been spoon fed some shit that they've may have eaten
Yeah.
and call it a connection. But I the like you said, nature is has been the biggest guide for me and connector for me to get me to the point of understanding that it's damn near impossible that it's by happenstance that this has all occurred. And
You know
you
what
know,
happens too eventually. I'm just describing what's potential for us. This isn't like an opinion. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not literally not about to express an opinion. Okay. Uh, you don't actually experience nature. There's no such thing. It's God. It's you. We're made of God. We're made of it. That's all it is. We can experience beauty, awe, wonder, right? Those are the things we experience as a soul. We're not experiencing nature. I know that's a radical, and it may seem like semantics. It's not to me. Because the actual lived experience, when that sense of separation falls around, is that you actually see yourself in everything. Everything. everything becomes sacred. Everything has reverence. In sex, it doesn't matter. Everything has a purpose. Everything is serves its function. Everything. And you see yourself in it because it's all energy. And when we only relate to ourselves as thought, we are literally unfamiliar with the truth of energy.